Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. As the world's most successful lithography machine manufacturer, ASML's products are widely used in the semiconductor industry. The most eye-catching of them is its EUV, extreme ultraviolet, lithography machine, which is considered to be the most cutting-edge lithography machine in the world. Engraving technology. However, ASML has stopped exporting EUV lithography machines to China due to continued pressure from the United States. This is because the US government is worried that China may use this advanced technology for military purposes. It is also worried that China's technological progress will threaten the United States' dominant position in the global semiconductor market. However, despite restrictions from the US government, ASML still sees huge potential in the Chinese market. China has long been committed to developing its own semiconductor industry and photolithography machines as indispensable key equipment in the semiconductor manufacturing process, are of strategic significance to China. Therefore, ASML decided to launch recruitment activities in China, hoping to attract outstanding Chinese talents to join their team. It is understood that ASML's recruitment plan in China is mainly aimed at engineers and scientific researchers. They hope to find professionals with experience in photolithography machine manufacturing and research and development. ASML will provide these talents with good salaries and benefits, as well as training and development opportunities to further enhance their professional skills and knowledge. The holding of this recruitment event not only represents ASML's emphasis on the Chinese market, but also reflects China's rapid rise in the semiconductor field. The Chinese government has always regarded the semiconductor industry as one of the key areas of national strategic development, and has adopted a series of policy measures to promote the development of the industry. These measures include providing financial support, encouraging technological innovation, and introducing advanced international technologies. Although currently restricted by the US government, ASML is unable to directly export EUV lithography machines to China, but they believe that by recruiting outstanding talents in China, they can strengthen cooperation with Chinese semiconductor companies and jointly promote the development of the industry. This will provide more opportunities and challenges for China's semiconductor industry, and also bring new variables to the competitive landscape of the global semiconductor industry. So why does ASML resist pressure from the United States and get closer to China? This is mainly due to the current global economic downturn, but the Chinese economy has withstood the test. The Chinese economy has demonstrated strong resilience and adaptability, and has become the engine of global economic recovery. According to data from the International Monetary Fund, China's economy achieved positive growth in 2020, with GDP growth reaching 2.3%, becoming the only major economy in the world to achieve positive growth. This achievement is due to the Chinese government's effective control of the epidemic and timely implementation of a series of economic stimulus policies. In contrast, the economies of many Western countries have fallen into recession, unemployment has increased, and the gap between rich and poor has widened. China's successful experience has undoubtedly attracted the attention and learning of other countries. In addition, ASML cooperates with China mainly because the Netherlands believes that cooperation with China is beneficial. As we all know, the Netherlands is an important European economy and was once an important partner of China in Europe. After experiencing sanctions, the Dutch government and companies realized that cooperation with China is beneficial to the interests of both parties. The Netherlands is one of Europe's largest exporters to China, and the two sides have extensive cooperation in trade, investment, technological innovation, and other fields. The Dutch government encourages domestic companies to actively participate in business and trade with China and strengthen connectivity and economic cooperation with China. The Netherlands can also develop China's huge market and potential through cooperation with China and achieve economic growth and employment opportunities. It can be said that China's recent breakthroughs in the semiconductor industry have provided new opportunities for China's development. Semiconductors are the foundation and key of modern technology and are of great significance to the country's economy and national defense. But for a long time, China has relied on imports in the semiconductor field and faced technical barriers and security risks. However, in recent years, China has made major breakthroughs in the semiconductor field. Chinese companies have achieved independent innovation in chip design, manufacturing, packaging and testing, promoting the rapid development of China's semiconductor industry. This not only provides a new growth point for China's economy, but also provides important support for the improvement of China's scientific and technological strength. It is precisely for this reason that, as an important participant in the semiconductor industry, ASML is deeply aware of the impact of China's rise in the semiconductor field on the global industrial structure. Chinese semiconductor companies have made breakthrough progress in technological innovation, market share, and industrial chain layout, and are gradually narrowing the gap with Western developed countries. ASML sees the potential and market opportunities of China's semiconductor industry, and also realizes the importance of the Chinese market to its own development. Facing the rise of China's semiconductor industry, ASML hopes to strengthen cooperation with Chinese companies and jointly promote the development of the global semiconductor industry. ASML has advanced semiconductor manufacturing equipment and technology, and cooperation with Chinese companies can achieve resource sharing, technical exchanges, and market expansion. At the same time, ASML also hopes to occupy a larger share of the Chinese market through cooperation with China and achieve its own innovation and development with the help of the Chinese market. This is also in line with the policy guidance of the Dutch government to encourage enterprises to cooperate with China, creating good conditions for a win-win situation for both parties. In addition to the Netherlands choosing to get closer to China, South Korea has also extended the exemption period for Korean companies to export semiconductor chip equipment to China. As we all know, Yin Sia has been inclined to maintain close relations with the United States since he took office, and his pro-American diplomatic proposals are well known to the world. But he never felt anything. Even if his stance had a negative impact on the situation on the Korean Peninsula and China and South Korea, he still went his own way. However, what he cannot ignore is that South Korea's economy is suffering backlash due to South Korea's unwarranted sanctions against China. As trade with China shifted from a surplus to a deficit, South Korea's economic situation became more difficult. In particular, the plummeting exports of Korean semiconductors to China have been a fatal blow to the Korean economy. Therefore, this forces the South Korean government to re-examine its economic and trade relations with China. Although Yin Sia has always been pro-American and anti-China, he also has to open up semiconductor exports to China. The seriousness of this matter means that even if the United States blocks it, South Korea must do it. Therefore, South Korea has extended the exemption period for Korean companies to export semiconductor chip equipment to China regardless of the matter.